We are live. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Everybody that's popping in at this time, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. It's been a little of me. Anybody that's watching this on the replay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. You guys know how it works. Tough game. This was a game that really felt like we could win this. Like, I really did. I really felt like this was a very winnable game down the stretch. Too much Donovan Mitchell. We didn't have an answer for Donovan. Not just that, but like guys just couldn't hit shots. I mean, literally nobody could hit shots to save their lives. Even Reeves has been like lights out, and he really struggled from just shooting the ball. He had a couple nice plays of it. The bench stepped up. Bench looked pretty good, which is a good sign, right? That's what you want. You want your bench scoring to raise up, but now it's clear like. Again, I mean, it goes into like we need another player, right? We need somebody else. We need somebody that can come in and provide that consistency is the thing. Outside of like Russ, LeBron, and AD, we're very reliant on like Walker to give us like 20. He gave us 7 tonight. Outside of that, Russ had a solid game. Not great, not bad. I wanted more from him. I think this was a game that he really could have dominated more. He's got to do a better job of that. LeBron, 21 points again, kind of pedestrian in my opinion. He didn't really take I wanted to see him go for 30, especially when Davis was out. I think if he would have went for 30, I think this would have been a completely different game. Just again, guys weren't hitting shots. Thomas Bryant, monster game. And this is why, like, Thomas Bryant proved to me tonight that we don't need another big. We need wings. We need another proven scorer. Like we do. We need a scorer. We need somebody that can consistently night in and night out go get us a bucket. And so hopefully, Lakers can kind of work something like that out. But is LeBron still top 10 in the league currently? Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't say we're ass without AD. I mean, this was a hard-fought game, especially, and we played terrible. This was a terrible game. I guess a team that up until tonight was 10-1 at home. They've dominated at home, and we hung with them till late, till like the 4-minute mark. They went on that run. I wouldn't say we're ass, but we definitely need AD. Man, I was hoping we'd win this if we had AD. This was dumb. I agree. I think this was a game, AD game. We win. Why'd you go bald, bro? I'm not bald. I have my head shaved. I'd leave it up. But I just want to regrow it out and kind of like I'm gonna do something similar, but keep it more like in line. So, bro, why hand play small? With us being 5 points down because we don't have anybody else. We didn't have Winning Gabriel tonight. We didn't have Anthony Davis. Like we didn't have anybody big. Like we just don't have size, and that's a big problem. But also, hopefully, this is a sign that Darvin Ham will play Damian Jones more. Like even just like minor minutes, even if it's like 5 to 10 minutes a game, because when AD went down and we didn't have Winning Gabriel, they had to go to Damian Jones. Damian Jones just looked so lost. I mean, he hustled. He got some rounds. He was trying his best, but he's so out of sync with everybody else, right? There's no chemistry with him and LeBron, with him and Russ. And Russ has chemistry with all of our bigs. There was like 3 possessions where Russ drove to the basket looking for the big to roll, and the big wasn't there, so he had to just kind of throw it up. And then one of them, he dumped down the pass, and Damian Jones wasn't ready, and it's a turnover. Like those kind of things. So we gotta figure that out. We gotta figure out like that rotation. But Thomas Bryant had a monster game. This game proved LeBron as a second option, solidified. Yeah, I mean, I wanted more from him. I really did. I was kind of disappointed in his performance tonight. Beverly sucks, man. I agree. They need to trade him. We need Portal. I don't think so. Like I don't look at this game and go, because hopefully Anthony Davis isn't missing more games than he's playing, right? Like that's the idea. And I think Thomas Bryant did an excellent job. They made the adjustment on Allen. and he had like 2 points in the second half or whatever. It's just I don't think we need another big. We need another scorer for sure. We need somebody that can consistently put the ball in the hoop. Somebody that can consistently come in and deliver. This is why Bev is important. What? Because we lose by 15 or whatever. We would have won. His game if AD was in. Did he quit on the team? This is super disappointing, man. Everyone is running the offense through him, and he went out with flu-like symptoms, shaking my head. I mean, it depends on how sick he was. I even left a comment that somebody was talking about that. I was perfectly fine. I just got over being sick, and I was sick as a dog for like a day. Like, I was bad. I was down bad. And, like, I was perfectly fine through the whole day. Did a live stream, all that stuff. Everything was good. And then at like 4 o'clock, it just hit me. It felt like somebody just slapped me with the sick stick. Like, I just got like really sick and fast. And it just kept getting worse throughout the night. I mean, so I he's missed 2 games. Can't be too mad at him. This game isn't that bad. Cavs won because we don't have AD. Yeah. This was a game you can hang that on. The problem is now we have to win the Toronto game. Like, we have to. And I really thought they were going to sit AD and LeBron in Toronto tomorrow. Now you can't do that. Now you got to – hopefully AD can come back. The guards were cooking. Yeah. The Lakers are hungry for a trade bad. Yeah, we need one. We really do. We need to unload some of those guys. We desperately need another scorer. Agreed. Why wasn't Lonnie playing much? Lonnie played what? He played 24 minutes, 25 minutes. He was only 3 of 10 from the field. He was having an off night. He was 0 for 5 from 3. Rustic still getting fouled crazy. He is. Dude, I watched like 3 straight possessions where he drove to the basket, and like 2 of them were clearly and ones. I mean, he got hit hard. And like they just do not give LeBron or David they don't give LeBron or Russ any love. I'm not even talking about giving like superstar whistle. Like, just give him a fair whistle. Like, they're not even giving him a fair whistle right now. Kelly Oubre would be fantastic. If they could get like Kelly Oubre and like PJ Washington, that'd be solid. I'd love that. Bev is so bad. He is, man. He is. AD ain't saving the Lakers every damn time. This game can be important to remind that. Yeah. Agreed. And I hate the coach keep running small ball. Yeah, I mean, problem is they didn't really have like who else was he supposed to go to? Turner big and another scorer, and we could have won. Yeah. Cleveland is a tough team, especially at Cleveland. Yeah, they're now 11-1 in Cleveland. Lakers are playing better. A quick question: who do you think wins it all? Boston Celtics or the Boston Celtics? So take your answer off air. Appreciate you, Jason. What is that? Let's see. If we had AD, we would have won. Valiant effort from the boys. Agreed. I mean, they held their own. They were in there. Unfortunately, AD got sick. It happens. That any game really hurt the Lakers. Yeah, agreed. Now they're 3 games behind 500 instead of 1. Agreed. They really need it. We really like. It just adds salt to the wound. It's like it's the game that like bit us. It sucks. So much for Cleveland's homecoming. I'm still not buying. LeBron is all hyped to be. Kobe would have this team win and even shorthanded. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, I like this was a game LeBron should have taken over. LeBron should have dominated more. You don't have AD, and you go out and you give us 21 points. I mean, you're averaging more than that with AD. Like, this was a game that we needed him to go out there. I mean, he did have 17 rebounds, so he did have a monster rebound game, 4 assists. But this is a game that we needed. We needed more from him. We really did, especially with guys not hitting shots and stuff. We needed him to be more aggressive. The flu sucks. Agreed. Like those teams eventually will start to double AD, stuff like that. All Lakers offense runs through AD, and this can be something to look of a trade. Yeah, I mean, look, the teams have been double teaming AD since he's had this dominant run. It's how you make the adjustments. The Spurs deal looking good right now. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Like I said, I wouldn't mind that. We need to do a trade for sure. We need another guy or two, like at the least. But Russ and Braun need to work out some pick and roll stuff. Agreed. They were really sloppy running their pick and roll. They got to get that better. Um, but I mean, it's hard, especially when guys aren't hitting shots. You know, this was this was a team that just they couldn't knock down a shot to save their lives. You know what? What were we? We were from three. We were 16.7%. It's not going to work. You're not winning games that way. You're just not. Carrie coming in hot with the super sticker. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. What is the hearts? Hearts. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Carrie. It was very kind of you. Very sweet. Shout out to Carrie. There we go. I already got that. BJ and Oubre are needed badly. I would love that. If there's any way for us to like work it out to get those two, we got to do that. We got to do that. Ham needs to bench Beverly. He killed us with all those breaks in the first half. Yeah, they need to trade Beverly ASAP. They need to trade Beverly stat. Hard fought Lakers game. Yeah, agreed. I liked how they played. I liked how they performed. I liked how we kept it close in a game that easily could have been a bad blowout. Like, without AD, especially the way we shot and the way we played. But overall, it's just frustrating because this was still a winnable game. This was a game that I really thought, one, LeBron would take over and kind of, basically do what Donovan Mitchell did, right? And it didn't happen, unfortunately. Those four guard lineups always kill us in Ham, Pat, 9 minutes. I had to try to get some rhythm in them. I don't increase trade value right now. Who would trade for them? I mean, teams aren't trading for them to play them. Teams are trading for them to get Lakers draft picks. That's basically what all it is. Like any trade the Lakers do, they're not trading because they're like, oh, Pat Bev seems like the guy that we need when he's the worst offensive player in the league. But yeah, I just think that tonight. I kind of understand it, but yeah, in general. This is when we need a trade. Westbrook and LeBron James sucks. LeBron James didn't want no part in the fourth quarter. LeBron James turned into a passer. No AD, no win. Lakers in 5. Yeah, like we do. We need another scorer. We need another guy that can come in and consistently put up points, put up numbers. We're there. I do. I think we're there. I think we're in the ballpark, at least. It's just finding that piece or two. Hopefully, Rob Pelinka's doing his due diligence right now and trying to work out something to get us some players. Did AD quit on the team? I'm finding it hard to believe that he just left within 8 minutes. Way too weird. If you can't show up for work, stay home. No point clocking in 5 minutes ago. I mean, he tried to make it work. I mean, granted, we don't know what the circumstances are, right? Based on like what the announcer said, AD was sick earlier and he was trying to give it a go. So, I mean, AD trying to go out there, trying to play, and it's just maybe it wasn't working for him. He did look kind of sluggish in the time he played, but I just thought they were just trying to hone in on him. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, that's the problem. We won't really know. Lakers played solid, but AD is half their defense and would have had them up 14 going into the fourth. I agree. Like if we had AD, this would have been a completely different game. I think this is a game we absolutely would have won. We had Anthony Davis, but take the good with the bad. Man, Allen killed us in the first half. He did. He really did. But hey, we made the adjustment. That was good. We did a better job on him. Better job in general, but it's just you gotta clear that out. We brought Pat Bev here for defense just to let Reeves guard Mitchell. Dude, I was wondering that too. I was like, why is Reeves guarding Mitchell? Look, I know Reeves did well on Mitchell the first game that they played, even though Mitchell had like 33 points, but he was one of the better defenders on Mitchell. But still, like you should have thrown other bodies at him. Should have thrown other players at him. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Especially like that's a good point too, because like especially as in love Darvin Ham is with Patrick Beverly, you would think that he would have put Patrick Beverly on Mitchell, but if Robin on the phone, I'll call all the other GMs from facts. Give me the phone. I'll do the call. I'll make the calls. You know, y'all expect LeBron to play like he is 28 again. You know, that's why AD is the number one on this team. Lakers were down, other best player. No, I mean, look, I didn't expect LeBron to play like he was 28 again, but the dude's putting up 25 a game with AD. Like you're telling me he couldn't have at least gotten to like 25 or 30. Like I expected a better game out of him. He loves to play big in Cleveland, and I felt like he was just very, very just passive. It's almost like he felt like we ain't winning tonight. I'm just gonna coast. It's kind of how I felt. I kind of felt like he just kind of coasted this game. AD definitely lost some respect for me tonight. No way Russ and LeBron leaves the team hating like that because they're sick. If he didn't start the game, I would have been mad. He lost me. See, I look at it the opposite though. You know what I mean? Like, look, old AD would have said, "I'm sick. I'm taking the day off." Right? Like AD's trying to get out there and work. Like I respect him for at least attempting to play. You know, because the problem is if he didn't even attempt to play, he's damned if you do, he's damned if you don't. Right? Like if he goes and he just doesn't play. Everyone's going to, oh, see, look, Anthony Davis, the big game, blah, blah, blah. He's sick. Jordan played through the flu, blah, 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 and you're going to have all the chirping. And it's like he at least tried. He at least showed up. He at least tried to play, and it just wasn't working for him. Like, me personally, I respect that. I respect it. Bottom line, Cleveland was so hyped to play tonight against the Lakers. They looked it. They had a lot of energy tonight. Lakers even win. Down, have a target on their back. Lakers are playing better, and ADs look like top 5 player again. Yeah, they need AD. They do absolutely. I do like the hustle. I do like the play. I do like what they, what the effort that they put out there. But we really need another piece. they gotta figure out a trade or something. They gotta figure something out. I think if AD was sick, I think if a sick AD plays tonight, we win. Yeah, I mean it depends on how sick he is. You know what I mean? Like if he like ran the locker room, so maybe he had to like throw up or something. I was going through it. Like I had the stomach flu, and like every 10 minutes, man, I was like, it wasn't like, oh, I'll just give you a shot, you're good. Like I was going through it, so I feel it. I feel you on that though. This is why Braun ain't the GOAT. He can't be this team dubbed my MJ and Kobe empty longevity stats against his old team. He's the most overhyped player in history. I don't agree with that. I mean, I still think LeBron is up there, but I am disappointed in this performance tonight. I really am. Like I wanted him to have a bigger game. Like this was a real opportunity to like come in and like I get it. He's 37, 38 years old. But come on, man, you like this was a game that you should have led this team, especially in a winnable game. I think AD hurt his back, but the team doctors didn't want to put that out there. I mean, never know. I mean, it could just be he's sick, Darvin Ham said after the game that AD had a fever over 101. See, there you go. Take this L bounce back tomorrow. Yeah, we got it. We got to go get that W tomorrow. We do. Do you think at this point you would be able to provide more offensive contribution to Patrick Beverly? Yeah, probably. Maybe not so much anymore. Maybe like 10 year ago me. Yeah, like 10 years ago I probably could have. Yeah, absolutely. Now I got the dad bod. I got the not the same young spring chicken I once was. But I mean it would have hurt. I'll take a shot. I'll take a chance. I still got the jumper. Well, at least he's not injured yet. That's good too. This was a very winnable game, though Braun could have played better. But with them back in the paint, nobody knocking down shots. Yeah, I mean, look, it was a rough game in general for everybody, right? Guys weren't hitting shots. It was just rough. It was just rough. It was a tough game. shooting 16% from three is usually not going to get you the win, right? Winning being out tonight hurt a lot. Agreed. It did. And yeah, that's the problem. Like, and then he had to go to Damian Jones, and like I hope that they decide to start like running Damian Jones a little more. Like I said, you don't have to play him a ton, but like give him some solid minutes. But shout outs to Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant had a hell of a game today. Thomas Bryant, like he did a great job kind of filling in as the center. I mean, dude, he played 28 minutes, gave us 19 points, 9 rebounds, an assist. Even knocked down a 3 earlier. That was great. I love it. Where are we? I know y'all remember that one game against the Raps at their home last year. Hope Raps can do that again, or Russ can do that again. Yeah. Yes. We need a big Russ. Hopefully Russ is aggressive. That's right, KB. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. Listen to KB. He knows what's up. He knows what's going on here. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. We're on the road we're trying to get to 7K by the end of the year. We're getting there. We're at 62, one subscriber away from 6260, and we're on a road. We're getting there slowly but surely. So subscribe to the channel. Only you can subscribe to the channel. Bro, Bron ain't 30 anymore. He's damn near 40 in his 20th year. Kobe him Jay to do his shit. Yeah, that's an excellent point too. What else? We shot 6 from 36 for 3. Atrocious. You ain't winning games that way. You just aren't. I believe you would have got cooked like Reeves out there. Oh, me? Yeah, absolutely. Y'all keep trying to compare year 20 LeBron to prime Kobe and MJ. Yeah, facts. Fate is in his prime. You could have averaged 9 points, 6 boards, 12 assists. I'm with it. I would have done it. Sign me. I could probably get you half of that. Probably get you, what'd you say? You said 9 points, 6 boards, 4 assists. I could probably get you like 4, 3, and 5. I got it. I still got it in me. Put me in, coach. With AD, you'll know the Cavs defense was going to target him, and it showed in those 8 minutes. He became a liability, and he and Ham thought it would be the best to sit. I agree with that decision. Maybe. Got to be able to make the adjustments, though. Donovan Mitchell is what happened with the Lakers. 43 points is unacceptable. Yeah, dude, he blamed us. Bad. We had no answers. We had no answer for him tonight. I hope AD plays tomorrow too. I'm with you. Terry Rozier would be a nice pickup. I've said the same thing. I think Terry Rozier could fit in nicely. I still kind of lean towards Bojan Bogdanovic. I think Bojan would be really nice. But Terry Rozier, that other scorer, guy that can just go get you a bucket. Although I will say Dennis Schroeder was nice tonight. Dennis Schroeder had a solid game. He gave us 16? Yeah, 16 points. He was rough from 3 though. I mean, to be fair, everyone was, but Schroeder stepped up tonight, which was nice. We need more of that from Schroeder. All LeBron James fanboy says he's year 20, but yet still like to brag about his assists over Magic Johnson. Took him 12 years. Ain't no fooling no one. Come on. Look, like I said, I think LeBron, like this was a real opportunity for LeBron to show up and like perform better and kind of take this game over, especially down the stretch. But it wasn't in him tonight. We're gonna give you the 15th roster spot, man. Matt Ryan ain't gonna like that though. Probably not. Hey, I'd probably Matt Ryan's got the height. I'm like just under 6'1". Like I was measured at like 6'1" basketball days, but in reality, I'm like probably like slightly over 6 foot. So I'm just but hey, the Lakers love guards. The Lakers love like 6 foot, 6'1" guys. Put me in, coach. Do you think LeBron is going to play tomorrow? See, that's a good question. I really thought before. I thought Lakers would play everyone this game and then rest the Toronto game. Now, I don't think you can. I think you have to play LeBron in that Toronto game. because I think Toronto is a very winnable game with LeBron James. Like if you don't have AD tomorrow, I think you can win without AD, but you need LeBron. Um, here we go. Well, with LeBron James, man, can you kick LeBron James hater off the channel? That'd be really miserable, people. Fate, you was sick, but whatever. Fate, you was sick, but you kept the streak alive. Only the collective. AD needs to be more like Fate. Let's go. That's right. That's right. Facts. Got to stay in there. Lakers need that win tomorrow, or else we're gonna go on a lose streak. Facts. I agree. We can't afford it, and we can't afford. That's the problem. Matt Ryan has the height, but you have the heart. That's right. Heart trumps all. This isn't even my final form. Wait till you see the 5 guard lineup. Just see me dribbling the ball down the court, just like setting everybody up, and you got like Bev and dude, I would pay for that just for like a day. I don't even care. Why would he and kicking it out? The airball Reeves, empathetic Pat Bev. That's probably what it'd be. I probably wouldn't have the assist because I'd be like looking at Bev over there, just be like pass him the ball, and he just go on, dude. All right, let me take this myself. But sorry for mouthing off on your stream, Tyler, but man, I'm trying to buy in the Brown hype. Now, games like this make it hard to do so. You don't have to apologize. Hey, say what you got to say. That's what this is all about. That's what this is for. It's a platform for all of us to talk. You know, I mean, obviously within reason. You don't want people. I don't want a bunch of people, you know, acting a fool. But hey, you got your opinion. That's what it's all about. That's what sports is. That's why we're here. Talk away, Rich. You good? No need to apologize. You know, we're all here. We're all here to have a conversation. I can see the Warriors signing Matt Ryan. He fits perfect in the system. I think he would be. I hope he gets an opportunity. Like I really liked what he the moments. I think he has a lot of potential. Like I wouldn't mind bringing him into like our farming system and try to like get an opportunity. I would so like to see Fate in Bev's face. Lakers make that happen. Oh man, me and Bev would probably have some words. I don't understand how Ham can keep giving 9 points, but not Christie. Christie isn't with the Lakers right now. Christie's in the G League right now during the road trip. So otherwise, I actually think Christie would have played tonight. Christie might be, and I've said this before, Christie might be our best on-ball defender. Like I would have been okay. Like if Darvin Ham, like again, we didn't have Christie, but if we did have Christie, if Darvin Ham put Christie on Donovan Mitchell, I would have been totally okay with it. Even if he got cooked, I would have been okay with it because he's really that good. Is AD injured again as it stands? No, he has the flu-like symptoms. So he's got to go through the protocol and everything, which that's another thing too. You got to understand NBA is also a lot stricter on that stuff than they ever were before. So if he has a fever, they might have not have let him play. He might have gotten in trouble for playing. Could have used Matt Ryan in this game. I mean, maybe. Problem is he was very inconsistent. So maybe he got going and helped us out. It's a possibility. Is there anyone not playing on the Raptors right now? Not to my knowledge. Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I think everyone's playing because I know that Siakam was out for a little bit. He just came back. I'm trying to think of who else. You know who we should look at? And I actually wanted to make a video about this, and I might make a video about this tomorrow. We should look at Gary Trent Jr. because he hasn't been playing very much for the Raptors. They've explored trading him before, and he's a free agent, which I don't think they're going to pay him because they have to pay OG Anunoby. So I wonder if he's obtainable. He would be great. Like he'd be solid. He'd fit in nicely. 3-and-D style. Like there's your 3-and-D guy. I mean, he doesn't have the size. He's not, he's more of a shooting guard than a 3, but still, like he's a guy that can consistently give you points. And he's still young too. He's like 24, 25, something like that. And last year he like led the league in like 30-point games or something like that. Actually, probably doesn't matter because they magically heal like Jared and Chris did. Yeah, right. Oh, playing the Lakers, everyone's back. Yeah, for real. Bev will always be known to me crying when they made the playoffs last season. Imagine Lakers win the chip. What would Bev do? Dude, Bev's head would probably explode. He'd probably be like, "Oh, I achieved it! Boom!" Like that would be it. Like like I just, yeah, like it is. It was like he acted like he just, I'm going to Disneyland. My theory is Pat Bev should stop doing his podcast. He literally drinks on there the night before games. Yeah, and he is also Draymond terrible when he was doing his podcast while playing. Ironic. That's actually a pretty good theory. You're not off. I mean, you have Draymond as a comparison. That's actually not a terrible comparison. Who will end their career the better Laker, LeBron or AD? LeBron will. Unless like AD goes and wins a championship without LeBron, I think LeBron will. As a Laker fan, do you want to see LeBron break Kareem's record at home or away? Just does not feel right to me. I am a Celtics fan. Never will see LeBron as a true Laker. I mean, yes, I do want to see it. I mean, yeah, of course, I'm a Laker fan, all that stuff. But one, it's cool he's in a Laker jersey. But also, besides that, it's greatness. I respect greatness. I love greatness. I've always said, as much as I'm a Laker fan, I'm also a basketball fan in general. And so I really, I do. I get excited for that stuff. Like when records are broken, stuff like that. We're witnessing arguably the greatest player ever, and it's just, it's one of those things like, who knows when the next guy like LeBron will be, it could never happen again for all we know, so I do. I don't mind it. I would like him to do it at home. I think it would be awesome. Like, and have Kareem there and all that stuff. I think that'd be great. I think it would be more impactful if it was in LA rather than elsewhere. But yeah, we play well. Too much turnovers and rebounding got us tonight. Too much shot inside the paint. Yeah. I mean, it was a combination of factors. Obviously, we couldn't stop them in the interior. We couldn't hit a shot to save our lives. That doesn't help, when you can't buy a bucket. But like I said, you have the good ones, you have the bad ones. They've played great. Hopefully, it's just it was a bad game. Write it off, brush it off, on to the next one. Salute as it stands. Family, give this man some likes and free takes. 1 second. That is right. Thank you so much, SM. Appreciate you. Salute. Yes, like the video, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 7K. We're getting there. Yeah, I appreciate you. He's right. It does take a second. Takes a second. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you get my undying gratitude. We have too many unplayable players. Yeah. I mean, we have like 4 players that are like unplayable. You got Damian Jones, Patrick Beverly, Kendrick Nunn, and JTA. The 4 guys that I would love to see the Lakers unload and move off of. We're going to be better when we are able to sign players to 10-day contracts, call-ups from the G League. I wouldn't mind. I can't wait to see how that goes. And like the buyout market, I actually think the buyout market this year might actually be plentiful. I really do. I think you might see a lot of like really talented guys in the buyout market. So that's kind of cool. That wing player. Like we've been saying for a month now, in second center, big rim protector. Yeah, I think we're there. I really do. I think we're there. We're getting there. I didn't watch the game, but I heard LeBron's body language was horrible. I do think Lakers win this game with AD. Yeah, I definitely think they win this game with AD. It was a bad game. Like LeBron, like when AD left, it almost was like LeBron was like, yeah, we ain't winning this game. Like it's kind of how it just felt to me personally. Talking to Jason. Did Westbrook play good? He played all right. He didn't play bad. He didn't play great. Like I expected more out of him, and he was looking like he was going to. It looked like he was going to have a big game at one point because he had like 8 points in like the first quarter or something like that. And we went on a run as soon as he got in. Like we were getting smacked, and then we went on like a 14-2 run or something like that as soon as Russ came in the game. And I really thought Russ was going to have a big game. I was a little disappointed. I expected more from him. I'm not saying he had to give us like 30 or anything like that, but I thought he had at least have had like 20, 25, somewhere in that ballpark. Lakers will bounce back and destroy the Raptors. I hope so. We need it. We need it badly. We can't afford some of these losses, man. Do you think Lakers will move off of AD after LeBron leaves, or let him finish his career as Laker? That's a good question. I think it depends on where we're at as a team. Like, so, for example, what I mean is after LeBron's contract up, like, do we have a bunch of cap space, or are we still locked in? Did we just come off of a championship or close to a championship, or are we like, a play-in team? Because if say LeBron's last season, say we're like a play-in team and we're just like terrible and we have a bunch of cap space, I could see them selling high on AD, and just trading AD. I think it just depends on where the Lakers are at that point. Where do the Lakers go from here? AD is obviously X factor, but they look completely lost without him. So what's next? We got to prepare for when things happen again, sadly. Yes. I think it just depends on what kind of trade you get. I think personally, that's why I kind of lean towards the Bojan Bogdanovic trade. Now, I know he doesn't help with size, but I think Thomas Bryant showed like he can help in a pinch. And I think the lack of Winning Gabriel tonight really hurt too, because Winning Gabriel could have played the 5 if you needed him to, could have played the 4. It just gave you that extra big body. So you basically just had LeBron and Damian Jones having to play center for spots, which is not really good. That's not what you really want. But I think it's going to come down to like what options are out there. I wouldn't mind like the Spurs deal even. Yeah, I mean they got to get somebody else. We have too many guys that are just liabilities out there. And I do think even without AD, I don't think they look completely lost without him. I just think I will say that they looked lost in the sense of like it definitely wasn't the same Laker team. But I think we're there. I do. I think we're there. I think, if we have another guy that can consider, and the only reason I say Bojan is because one, he fits in perfectly with the timeline. Like he's got 2 years, like his contract expires the same time LeBron's can. He's a guy that can give you 20 points a game. He doesn't need the ball. Like 60% of his shots are like from an assist man. So I think you have a guy like that who can come in, be hot, hit big points, knock down shots, kind of help average out like even the bad nights. I think could really, really help in general. The buyout market will be really strong this year. Lots of players will be on the move. Lakers capitalists. I agree. I really do. I think there's going to be several players that the Lakers could really look at. 9 days until December 15th. Do you think Lakers are going to make a move then, around then, or no? I do think they make a move. Maybe it's just the Laker optimist in me, but I do think they make a move. I don't think it'll be on the 15th, like on the day, like midnight, boom, here we go. I mean, I would love it if they did. Like, obviously, that's the hope, but I imagine it'd be within a couple days. But I don't know. And another point to the Bojan Bogdanovic trade, like that's the one that can't be, like, all the other trades we've heard and all the other rumors have all been are all deals we could do right now. So like that makes me think that like the Lakers have talked to Detroit. And again, I there's no like evidence or proof. This is just my own personal thinking. Is like there's just like, why wait till the 15th out of all days? Like, yeah, you could add Damian Jones to something or something like that. But like all the other trades that are rumored right now, none of them are deals that like can't be done with or without Damian Jones, right? Unless there's a trade that we just don't know about, unless there's something in the works that we haven't been privy to yet. The only other one that makes sense would be Bojan Bogdanovic. So if that's the case, then maybe it gets done on the 15th. But I imagine probably my guess would be it'd probably be like within like a week, by like late teens going into the 20s of December. When AD left, Bron just gave up. That's kind of how I felt. I really did. I kind of felt like it was like, I thought you were Brian Windhorst. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. You sound like Brian Windhorst. So, hopefully that's a good thing. Start Reeves and Brown at the guard. Walker at the 3. LeBron and AD. Yeah, I'm with that. They need to sign Cousins and get a wing shooter. If Bulls willing to deal, we need to make a deal. So there was a report today that I wanted to talk about too. Maybe that'll be the video I make tonight. But there was a report today that the Bulls, if they continue losing, they're going to look to move Vucevic and DeMar, which I'd be all for. Would you guys trade for Zach LaVine? That was an interesting question. Problem is, we wouldn't be able to trade for Zach LaVine until January 15th. Would you rather have Zach LaVine than DeMar DeRozan? Even though my only concern with Zach LaVine is injury history. Like, that dude has not been able to stay healthy lately. Just a thought, like I said. I think a trade has to be on the horizon. Otherwise, release Matt Riley is pointless. I agree. It didn't make sense. Those young legs were getting the job done before Brick James came in. See what? Yeah, Christian Wood would be nice. My computer's about to die. Hang on 1 second. Let me plug this bad boy in. Hold tight, and then we'll continue the stream. Hang on 1 second. I gotta plug this in. Timeout. Multitasking here. There we go. Well, but here, in the meantime, while I'm setting this up, I will continue to answer questions. Here we go. Lego Street Wood. There we go. All right. Doing this real time. There we go. Boom. Did you have to shave your head just so you can wear hoodies? No, that's not why. I just I wanted to let it regrow out. So I want to kind of like retouch. What is going on? There we go. We're back. Would you trade Pat Bev if given the opportunity? Absolutely. I would trade him this time last year. I would trade him immediately. Three past or present Lakers you would like to have dinner with. Coaches count as well. Oh, coaches count as well. Phil Jackson for sure. Phil Jackson is one of them. I would love to sit with probably Kobe, Phil, and LeBron would probably be my 3. Because I'd love to pick like LeBron's brain from like a basketball standpoint and also a business standpoint, as well as Kobe. Like Kobe, rest in peace, was really kind of, he was looking like to take his next step into like the business venture, all that stuff. If we're counting people that, again, RIP, that are still like with us, probably Magic. Although I wouldn't mind like Jerry Buss, another one. It comes to mind. Do you think it's time for Vancouver to get back? I would love Vancouver to get a team again. So, fun fact: growing up, those that hooped maybe had the same thing, but I had my lucky shorts. My lucky shorts were some teal Vancouver Grizzly shorts. I don't know why. I always growing up. I'd always play better with them, and I wore them one time as in a game it was just some rec league or whatever. I was I don't know 12, 13, something like that, and I was playing in a 16 to 18 Like I had to go try out and all that stuff because I was like 12 or 13. So I made the team, got all that stuff, and like I like wore the shorts one time because they like matched the uniforms we had, and like I killed it. So like ever since then, like I always wore those until like they fell apart. Um, I did hear a trade rumor that would send Lowry with the first to Toronto for Gary Trent in the second. That would be huge for Miami. I don't know why Toronto would want to do that. But I'd make if that is like the bar, like if I'm the Lakers, I would jump on that. Like if that is like what you're competing against, I would do that immediately. We need 2 solid 3-and-D players. Call me crazy, but I think Ariza could work with this team. I know he hasn't been as bad as Vogel had him looking last season. It was just injury. It was just him. He couldn't stay healthy. That's the problem. Bringing him in might not be able to stay healthy again. No, Levine is injury prone, and he got a crazy contract. Yeah, that he does. If winning plays, we could have pulled it out. But loss exposed some areas of opportunity. We need a defensive center. If I have enough for Turner, let's do it. See, I still don't think we need that. Because, I mean, the idea is like you're going to have Davis more than you're not. I mean, hopefully. And so I think we just have other priorities. Like, I really do. I think we need like a scorer and like perimeter threats. Are the Kyrie Irving Laker trade rumors dead now as a sense? I think so, personally. Because the Nets have really turned it around. They've really been able to turn it around. How long will that last? We'll see. I mean, I still think they're a bad day away from just imploding. But I just think, I mean, they were like during this like last stretch since the last like whatever 15 games or whatever 10 games, they're like 4th in total, like team in general. This like they've really turned it around. Oops, there we go. Oh no, what happened? There we go. What could the Lakers realistically offer the Raptors for Trent Jr.? I wish we still had THT for this. Look, and I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, the Lakers should never trade THT for Pat Bev. I actually didn't mind the trade at all. Even still, I don't mind the trade because it freed up a roster spot and it cleared like $12 million off of our books. So I'm okay with that. And like THT wasn't really helping us much. Pat Bev was great last year and was more help now. And we're likely going to be able to trade him. But the reason I mention that is Toronto tried to trade for THT twice. So they really wanted THT. So it would have been nice because you could have offered like THT and like a first for maybe Trent. You probably have to throw in like none or whatever, but you probably got to do THT none and a first for Gary Trent. How much is he making off Tomac? I know he's not making a ton. I think he's making like what? Isn't he making like 18 million? Let's see. There we go. What should I add? Contract. Contract. There we go. Oh, okay, so he's making like 16 million. So actually, you could do Bev straight up. You could do Bev straight up, and then take Nunn, Damian Jones, and like JTA. Package those 3 together. That gets you another like 13 million or 12 million and money. Maybe go get like another beast. Go get Dwight. I'd rather go get Whiteside. I'm afraid Lakers end up as a play-in team. Anything can happen at this point. But if they make the top 6 seed, then I'd feel confident against any team. I would too. I agree with you. I hope they're not a play-in team. I really hope not. But if they can squeeze in to that top 6, then I'll take my chance. If they can get to the 6 seed, I like our chance against anybody in the West. I'm with you. I knew this game was over when Damian checked. He showed effort though, but man, he's hard to watch. Yeah, he is. He just looks lost out there, and it's because like to his defense, like it's not like he's playing a bunch. You know what I mean? So like you throw him in there, you're throwing him into the Wolves, and he has to try to like navigate and figure out how to survive. Like It's tough. New Jersey needs to get a team here. I don't know why the Nets moved to Brooklyn. That was strange too. Las Vegas basketball is coming. What should the name? Will you do the play-by-play? So I definitely think the Vegas team is coming soon. If a Vegas team comes, I'll make a Vegas channel too. So I'll do like the Laker channel and I'll make like a Vegas channel. Just because I live in Vegas and I can follow it and hear all the words and all that stuff. So it would make sense to naturally do that. So whenever a Vegas team comes, I'll probably do a Vegas team channel. Well, they threw there was like a thing I saw where they listed names. What was it? It was like the Vegas. What was it? Vegas 21s or something like that. I think is what it was. Like was one of like the more popular ones. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Like what name should it be? I really like the Aces, but obviously it's a WNBA team. Like if you could have had like the Las Vegas Aces as like an NBA team, that would have been cool. I wouldn't mind like the Las Vegas Jacks or something like, Spades, Las Vegas Spades. Have to agree with the previous comment. AD left and Braun checked out of the game. And homecoming note, take the game over note. Braun needs to stay at it, help to go south longevity says. I really did feel like it kind of seemed that way. It really did. It kind of seemed like AD was out and Braun was like, all right, like I'm just gonna coach. Like I don't know, it just kind of felt that way to me. Can't judge this team until Trevor Ariza comes back. Every Laker fan during 2021. Yeah, facts. Lakers got messed up without true MVP. Yeah, it was rough. But it was still a winnable game, man. At this point, I would rather sign Drake and trade Beverly versus expected Coronas. Hit a pack of new boards. Facts. We thought Ariza was our savior for a yeah. It was the optimism, like, oh man, Ariza. Well, I don't get the negative run comments tonight. He actually played a nice floor game and stayed within the team concept. I did like that. There were spots where I wanted him to, especially in that fourth quarter. I was happy he didn't try to take over. It helped us have a chance. The decision to play Brown at the 5 late really hurt the flow of how we were playing. Lakers won't sign Dwight again. Forget him. And AD got in a fight last year. Yeah, they ain't bringing him back. I had a sinking feeling when AR-15 missed that corner 3 when we were up too early fourth quarter. Yeah, he could not buy a bucket. That WNBA team can just be the farm team. Las Vegas Starlets. the Vegas team just steals the name. There was also another corner missed 3. Great rush pass opposite corner. I can't remember who shooter was. Oh, that was I know what you're talking about. That was that Brown? I think it was Troy Brown. I think it was Troy Brown, and he just missed it. He missed it short. Drake, Little Dirk, Quavo, or Chris Brown could definitely provide more than that right now. Yeah. Hey, real talk though, Chris Brown. You ever watch Chris Brown hoop? Like that dude could hoop. Quavo too, but I think Chris Brown's got a cleaner jumper. Him. Bring in Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is a 2-time celebrity MVP. Bring in Kevin Hart. Let's get K Hart. Darvin Ham needs to play Max Christie. Max Christie isn't with the Lakers right now. He's with the G League team. Las Vegas Sin. Yeah, I think that was one of the names actually. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of like I don't know how I feel about it. Hey, bro, let's talk about your haircut. Man, people are really at me for the haircut. That was the most interesting thing, minus the game tonight. Yeah, no, like I said, I wanted to regrow it out a little bit, get more even. Like you couldn't really tell it on camera, but like one side was just a lot more smoother than the other, and it's because of the way my hair grew up. So I need to regrow it. So it'll be back. Don't worry. I had a sneeze. Okay, maybe now. But yeah, LeBron was double teamed the whole second half. He couldn't take over. Yeah, Chris Brown a baller. He really is. Chris Brown's the trifecta. Asia Wilson's nice. J. Cole, yeah. First things first. Was it none? Was it a none miss? I don't think it was on the floor during that rally. I don't think it was none. I don't even think none took a shot. He only played like 2 minutes, and he was out. Oh, he did. He took 4 shots. And he played 6 minutes. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was none. I remember there was a pass to. Maybe it's not the same sequence, but I want to say it was. I wanted to say it was Lonnie too originally, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was him on the play. But he did miss a few in the right corner. It could have been him. You look like a hair, Krishna. There we go. Better chance to happen. Lakers win a chip this year, or Stu returns to Scream. Lakers win a champ this year. Bronco Nation, let's ride. Dude, Broncos are a disaster. I'm glad I'm not a Broncos fan. I wanted to say it, not the hair. I know. I'm just getting. It's all right. Get it out. Everyone, get it out of your system. Get it out. Say what you got to say. Say what you got to say. I look like a thumb. I get it. All right. I just wanted it to grow even this time, so I had to like shave it off. Believe it or not, I used to have my hair like this all the time. I mean, I used to have like a little longer and like lined up and like pretty. You know, I'm from LA. I had like the LA swag, you know, like wearing like Stussy shirts with some like Jordans or some SB Dunks and, you know, like a Vizu jeans or 501 jeans or whatever, you know, stuff like that. Rocking the 100 hoodies and stuff. I was like as LA as it gets. So I used to have like the lineup and all that stuff. Used to have like the earrings, all that stuff. I had the pretty boy swag. But yeah, now dad live in Vegas. But don't worry, the hair will grow back. Every time I cut my hair, everyone's always like, "Why did you cut your hair?" None built a house in the record time tonight. Yeah, facts. Dude, I didn't even remember him shooting a shot. Like, that's how bad it was. I probably just like just took it out, threw it out. I was like, oh no. Get a kid. Honestly, he's better left-handed than a player than none. None's confidence is shot. Yeah, seriously. Fate hair is on point. Don't listen to haters. I know. I feel it. It's all right. It's all right. Let it out. Sometimes you need a good roasting. Oh, I should make like a video, just a roast beef video. The problem is like with my luck, if I did something, because I do, I love a good roasting. I really do. I think it's great. The problem is with my luck, it would blow up, and then I'd get a bunch of subscribers that like I don't like want because it's a basketball channel. Maybe I'll just like make some random channel that's like a roast me channel and just have people roast me. I respect the new cut. Appreciate it. Thank you. At least somebody values me. Thank you. He is such a good player. Hope he comes around, even if it's on another team. I'm rooting for him. Likewise. I really like Nunn. I really do. It's just he's in his head. Regular season Nunn plays like me at the park. That was good. He'll get back soon. Yeah. Dude, the haircut is clean. All you need now is some tattoos in it. Jump you in to the barrio. To the barrio, eh? Right. LA hat, yeah. Get some tats. Get some neck tattoos. Get a sleeve. I actually have no tattoos. I've never really been a tattoo guy. I'm not like against them. I would get a tattoo. Like I feel like if you're gonna tattoo yourself, like it should have meaning. So like I always said, like if I ever like was to tattoo myself, like it would have to be tattoos that are like meaningful to me, like my kids or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, Jump you into the body. That was funny. Ziggy, is that you? You just missing the MS-13 hat. You know what's funny is like I don't look at it at all, but I actually am Mexican. Like I really am. Like my dad's last name is Almendares, so I actually am. Like my girl is Mexican, like full Mexican, all that stuff. My kids are Mexican, like all that stuff. I know I don't look at all. I'm Mexican, Indian, German, and French. So that's where like the blonde hair, blue eyes comes from. Is the German, but like I always say, I'm like the best of everything because I'm French, so I'm a good kisser. You know, I got the German swag, the Mexican swag. I can fight, scrap, you know, all that stuff. I'm Indian, like Native American, not like I'm Sioux Indian to be specific. I even know what Native American I am. How much Vegas barbers change it? 40-50 here in New York. I don't know. I cut my own hair. I've always cut my own hair. That or like one of my boys would cut my hair. Yeah. So like even like my hair before, like I did it all myself. Do you think Russell Wilson hates himself? No, I think he's living his best life right now. That dude fleeced the Broncos. Kelly had to go bald to make it look like he can grow facial hair. Oh no. With the Lakers' luck, as soon as Nunn gets traded, he's going to ball out. Oh, of course. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly how it's going to go. As soon as he goes to a new team, he's going to be like a 20-point per game guy. So does AD play tomorrow in Toronto, or does Coach Ham give Braun and Russ the night off? Ooh, that's a really good question. I don't think they give Russ the night off. I wouldn't be shocked if they give Braun the night off and just say, like, rest him. Bro from every continent. Pretty close. Man, the Celtics are on fire. I wish I had Brown and Tatum instead of Westbrook. Oh, man, I'd love that. I think both are future Lakers. Don't worry. Good kisser. I can tell, bro. Lakers win a chip this year, but you have to get his two lives wherever. The two, you know the chip. True way to bet. Lakers are it. Do you actually have hands? I don't know. Hopefully you never have to find out what happened to Germany national team. I wasn't on it. That's what happened. No, actually, but on a serious note, like I boxed for like 7 years of my life. I did some jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, a little bit of kickboxing, Wing Chun, did some of that, like all the fancy stuff. Yeah, all that stuff. I'm not like an expert or anything like that. Like, believe me, I'm not out here like, oh, like I'll take on anyone. I'm not an idiot. I just wanted to learn how to defend myself against most people, you know. Where were we? We were here. Russell Wilson got. Oh no, don't want to do that. Russell Wilson got a free, $245 million e-fine. Yeah, facts. Not sure if you watch soccer, but any prediction of the World Cup is Ronaldo getting his chip? No, I actually think it's either going to be Argentina or France. I really do. I just think that they're really good. And Argentina is like just no, I prefer we learn how to beat Tatum and Brown and give them another finals. Yeah. Translation: he'll kick your ass. Probably. We get a preview next week. Yeah. Very true. Tatum and Brown. Tatum and Brown are just fine in Boston. Don't be starting that. They will be like, hey, you're gonna be big mad when Tatum one day signs with the Lakers. Brown, don't worry, not next year, but the year after next year, Brown is gonna make his way as a free agent. Braun falls off. He's gonna come, all that stuff, and then after that, Tatum. 2 years after that, then he'll follow suit, and then we'll have AD, Brown, and Tatum. Boom, and we back in it. Telling you. I feel like you're a really protective dad. Then with that experience, no, I don't think so. I mean, all my kids are like little though, so I don't know how I'll be like once. And I got like 3 girls, so and I knew how I was growing up. I know how guys were growing up, but I yeah, no, I'm actually pretty like lax, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see how I am when they're teenagers and stuff like that. Like yeah, you know, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll make a video about it and let us roast you. I would actually love it. I would. I don't want to make it on this channel though. Like maybe I'll make like another channel or something and just like make a video for everyone to like roast me. Because my concern is, John, like like I said, I love a good roast. I don't care. Like you can say whatever you want to me. But my concern would be that like one, I'd make this video on this channel and it blows up and I get like a bunch of subscribers. It might not. Chances are it won't happen. But with my luck, it will happen. And then like I just screwed up this channel because now I got a bunch of dead subscribers and all that stuff. So if I was to do that, it would have to be on like another channel. I'd have to do something else. But I wouldn't mind it. I really wouldn't. I think it would be, I think it would be fun. Plus, hopefully, hear all the creative comments and stuff. You're a nice guy, Tyler. All the roasting was out of left for you, no homo. Hey, no, I appreciate it. I do. Like I said, I love a good roasting. If you can't have a sense of humor, like I didn't mean to block him for 5 minutes. I meant to block him entirely. Whoops. But yeah, like if you can't have a good sense of humor, especially about yourself, if you can't make fun of yourself, like what are you good for? Especially being in the public eye, like doing YouTube and stuff. Like you gotta have a good sense of humor. You got people saying all that, especially I'm showing my face and stuff like that. Like people are gonna talk, and I'm sorry. It's all in good fun. I love it. That's what it's all about, right? It really grinds my gears that Ham subbed out TB for 4 guards and LeBron. What does he have against JTA? He could not. Excuse me. He could not have played Maxey. So Christie wasn't with the Lakers. So he's with the G League right now. And then JTA, I don't know what's going on with JTA. I don't even know if he was available. But you talking about Celtics becoming Lakers is like me telling you to do this. I totally get how you feel now. Love the channel, much respect for you in the community. See, now you get it, Jason. See, welcome to my world. Salute, credit Cavs. I will be all right though. Facts. We'll be good. What time is it? Because I do want to get a late video. Do you think Laker fans always have high expectations for Lakers as it stands? They don't expect a bad season. Yeah, I think so. I think we've been spoiled and had the luxury of year in and year out having a Laker team that can, for the most part, compete, win championships, stuff. But we just kind of set the standard that we expect regularly. Do you see Shaq and Kenny Smith during the halftime? Yeah, when he pushed him into the bush or the tree or whatever. Yeah. Tyler's alter ego, human thumb. Yes. Oh, and I could see you in 4K, Bluck, because I didn't get new glasses. I just got new lenses because my prescription changed, and these are like the I don't know the screen one because I'm looking at screens all day, like my phones and like the computer, whatever that film's called or whatever, and it actually is. I could actually see the glare. Like it's actually more crisp, I guess. If that makes sense. It's actually kind of nice. I can actually see people. At first I would, but after hearing that fighting experience, I would not smack the top of your head for fun. Look, like I said, I'm not it's not a bragging thing. Believe me, I'm not like some world champion or nothing. I'm not. I just I just think you got to learn how to defend yourself. You got to learn how to how to tussle. Good old fashioned tussle. Lakers Celtics fans only want championships. Anything else is unacceptable. Facts. Agreed. Where was I? I missed the. There we go. When you got Braun and AD, you expect to win. Yeah, facts. He subbed JTA in the last 3 minutes. Oh, he did? Okay. Yeah, I was setting up the stream. Like the last 2.5 minutes or whatever, I was setting up the stream. We were down 50 and I didn't even watch it. I was trying to get the stream ready. Um, not a fan of JTA, but I'd at least given him a chance to try to guard Mitchell. Yeah, right. At this point, anything would have been better than that. Watch none average 18-20 if trading him. Yeah, I could absolutely see that. You versus Floyd, who would win? Oh man, come on! I got like, are we talking just straight boxing, or are we talking like a little bit of everything? Because if it's a little bit of everything, he little, I could probably take him. But if it's boxing, he's got no. I'm just serious. Nah, come on, it's Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather would smack the taste out of my mouth. Like I said, I'm not delusional. Since you study Wing Chun, is Bruce Lee the best you've seen? I've had people preach to me constantly. Wanted your opinion on it. I'm trying to remember his name. He's up there, but there is a guy, I cannot remember his name to save my life. He's like the greatest Wing Chun. He's not the guy now. There's some guy like that's kind of gotten like famous publicity that like teaches Wing Chun. He's like a master or whatever. But there's a guy, I can't remember his name. It's something complicated. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, there is a guy that is much better than Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee actually learned some of it from him. Like he's like the master. It's like but you know, Wing Chun was invented by a woman. It originally was like to guard the gates or the Great Walls, like in the port areas and stuff, which I always thought was interesting. Yeah. I'm leaning more towards a Bev trade. Not gonna lie, yeah, I am too. You versus Jake Paul, you might end up like Nate Robinson or not. Probably. I mean, Jake Paul, like I said, I'm not like I wasn't like fighting in competition stuff. Like Jake Paul is like he's actually became a boxer. Like the dude's a boxer. Like Jake Paul, I will man. Master IP, IP man, Master of Wing Chun. Yeah, you versus CM Punk in the octagon. Oh, CM, I can take CM Punk in the octagon. Have you seen that dude in the octagon? That guy's terrible. Yeah. The real question is, what team would trade for Pat Bev? Who we could get something for value from that stuff. I actually think teams would take him because like teams don't want the player. Teams want the Lakers' assets. You know what I mean? Like so, like I could see teams like try to like do what they like, take on Bev, take on Nunn, do whatever to try to get like a Lakers first or like some any type of assets. Period. You know, it's got to be IP man, right? I don't know how accurate Hollywood is with the kung fu. No, let me see if I can find his name. What is his name? No. William Chun is the IP man. What is his name? I know if I saw it. Nima King is the one that found it and developed it. I'm trying to find the dude's name. I know if I saw his name. Oh no, that's no. Damn, it's not coming up. I don't want to spend 20 minutes looking for it. I'm sure it'll come to me. I don't think about it. You versus Trevor Lane. I'll be honest. Don't be scared to say. I don't know him. I don't know if he has. You know, like you know, you can't just assume. That's how you end up getting knocked out. You know, you assume, you take somebody for granted. Hey, and you got to keep in mind, Trevor Lane, he was a drafted pitcher, right? So he's athletic. He's got an arm on him, so maybe he could throw a punch. You know, I don't know. Never underestimate anybody. Like I said, I'm not like some expert in that. Just learned how to defend myself a little bit. This became something that ain't even Lakers trip. Hey, it's all good. I love it. I love it. Hey, as long as everyone's having fun, we all chilling, we all vibing. I'm all with it. That's all I care about. What is the G League as it stands? Is that where like players go to prove? Yeah, it's like a development league. It's kind of like a farming league, you know. But it's like it's basically for the young guys to get developed. He'd smack the goofy out of Trevor, and if he won't, I won't. Trevor lost by default. Lane lose that one. That's what happened to Nate Robinson. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You underestimate somebody. Like I said, you never know. You never know. And it's always the person you never expect. Like I literally know people that like if you saw them, you'd be like, I would beat the dog shit out of that dude. And I guarantee you, they would just smack you. What was it? His name was Sean. What was his last name? I don't remember his last name. I mean, I'm talking about him like you guys know him. There's this guy, Sean. He was like 5'5", dude, like little dude, skinny, all that stuff. I literally watched him like beat the shit out of like a 6'3", like probably 250 dude. I mean, badly, because he like just trained his whole life and like just knew how to like he just like took his legs out underneath him and just started just mollywhopping this dude. Like it happens. Be surprised. I like that not everything has to be about basketball. Yeah, it's all about the conversation. I love the conversation. I love that stuff. Me and Jake, for those that don't know, I do have another channel with Jake. He was on the live stream the other day. Jake, we have AIS, the Lakers show. It's me and him, like a Laker channel we do together. We were actually talking about like we should like make a channel that's like just talking about like because people like from what I've seen in the comments, people like my perspective on like certain topics. You know, like I touched on like the Kanye thing. One of the streams, people seem to really like it. Touched on the obviously the Kyrie stuff at the end of that. And me and him are always talking about like different stuff. And I was like, we should like once we grow like a big enough following, I was like, we should like make a channel where like we just talk about other stuff and like do live streams like this where we just talk about like all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Like just talk about random stuff, have live streams and just like shoot the shit. Like I do. I genuinely enjoy this. Like just talking, having fun. It's what it's all about. It's all about. Have a good time. That Westbrook foul to end the third quarter killed the momentum. It wasn't a foul, honestly. Yeah, this is funny. It's okay not to talk basketball 100% of the time. I like I said, I'm with it. I mean, obviously it is a Laker channel. Like I gotta keep it within within the scope. But I don't mind. Like like you know, we're over an hour in. Like let's talk. Let's just have fun. Like we just chilling. Everybody's in it. And I mean, we still got a bunch of people. We still got like 35 people in here. So we just chilling. Yeah, I like it too. I just find it fun. Yeah, exactly. Why not? We all here. This is a really fun stream because non-basketball comments. This is out. Smile on my face. I was stressed and seeing the Lakers. I feel it. Sometimes we need to just have a good conversation. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to just I think my dog has to go back. You're right, Tyler. I've seen those short dudes rip tall guys in half. Can't underestimate anyone. Absolutely. You never know. 80 for 40 and 12 against Toronto. I would love that. I would love 80 to come back tomorrow and just eat. Just don't get into politics. I want to stay away from that stuff. No, I meant like just talking about like certain topic stuff. Like I don't want to talk like get into like crazy like religion and politics are like the two things you don't want to get into. Even though I think I have a pretty good perspective on stuff, but I want to stay away from that stuff. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to just have free conversations, stuff like that. It'd be fun. Like grow stuff, but got to grow a big enough following to where I can like transition to other stuff. Because I'd love to do other stuff too, but I got to get enough people to where like, I can be like, hey, I started this. Go subscribe over there, and then boom, I got like a couple thousand people. They're like, yeah, sure, you're awesome. I like your face. Yeah, stuff like that. Like your shaved head. Lakers Nation, let's swim. Told you to keep your fingers crossed on AD being healthy. I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it yet. A little flu. I'm sure he'll bounce back. I'm sure he'll be fine. Kanye 2024. It's rough, dude. I feel for that dude, man. That dude really needs to. Like I was talking to, like when we were talking about it on a live stream with Jake. Like it just sucks. He just doesn't have anybody to like tell him. Like to be honest with him, like that's the problem. Like it's sad. It's sad to like see like like a legend in the music space, somebody like I grew up with, somebody we like many of us grew up with, like just kind of have this like just mental decline. It sucks. It's rough, but Uh, you would demolish a silverback gorilla on a good day. Uh, what's do you guys see the meme? There's like a meme where it's like how to fight a grizzly bear or whatever. It's like take its back, choke it out, take it to the ground, like just put it to sleep. That's great. You got to start an after hours channel. You got the personality where we would listen. I would love that. I would love that. If I, like I said, if I get enough people to like go over there and like do it regularly, I would love to do like I would do like a live stream, like an after hours live stream, something like that. I would do that. It'd be fun. They just signed Matt Ryan. Did they really? Did they really? Lakers should get Jake Crowder. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if one, LeBron would be okay with that, and two, I don't know if the Lakers would be willing to give up what they want. It's a Kardashian curse. I'm telling you, Booker won't be the same either now. Yeah, Chris Paul was in what Kim K's guts, right? You versus the Cocaine Bear, dude. I cannot wait for that movie. Like as soon as I saw Cocaine Bear, I was like, he sold me. That's it. I don't even care what the movie's about. Cocaine Bear. Come on. What more could you want? What more could you want? Do you think players don't really fear going up against LeBron anymore as it stands, since he's on his prime and getting up there in age? I mean, I could see some of that. I could see a little bit of that. I see people like, are like LeBron can't control the games the way that they used to. I could see that. Yeah, they signed him. Got the notification now from Bleacher Report. Awesome. Hey, good for him. I hope he thrives. I really do. I hope he thrives. I really do. What time is it? 8:11. Okay, because I want to get a late night video up. Dude, the Timberwolves are the widest organization to ever go back to Wally survey. Did you see the new Black Panther? I have not seen the new Black Panther yet. I have not seen that yet, unfortunately. Yeah, I know people are like really mixed on that movie. Imagine the Suns trade for Beverly. That would be pretty funny. I'd be all for that. Have Bev over there screaming at Chris Paul. Like, yeah, that could end in disaster real quick. But yeah, that would be pretty funny. I'd rather work at DoorDash. It hasn't came up on my stream, but oh yeah, it is. I'd rather work for DoorDash to play for the Timberwolves. Seriously, right? At this point, yeah. This point. By the way, who would come out alive, a big gorilla or a big bear in a fight? That's a good question. I probably have to go with the gorilla. I mean, I guess it depends on how big the gorilla and the bear is, but I think gorilla posable thumbs has an advantage. Although bears be tough, I'd probably go with the gorilla, depending on how big the gorilla is. Silverback. Rob, make a trade facts. Can you name 3 wings? I'm assuming you mean 3 wings the Lakers could sign. Is that what you what you mean? Problem is, there's not really like sizable wings. You know what I mean? Like we could. I really believe we could get like Josh Richardson, guys like that. Like, but he's more of a 2. Like even Alec Burke is more of a 2. But probably like the Hornets deal. Like I think Bojan Bogdanovic is gettable. I think Sadiq Bey is gettable. I think Kelly Oubre is gettable. PJ Washington may or may not be. We'll see how that goes. From the buyout market? Ooh, that's tough. I don't know, because that's tough. Because if it is anybody, it's probably not anybody good. I don't know. I'd have to like actually like dig through that to find out. I really would. I'd have to like actually like dig through that. I can't. Yeah, it's not really something I can answer off the top of my head because I'd have to like really like look, see like which players are even eligible for buyouts, stuff like that. I'm taking the gorilla effects. Man, the Timberwolves regret that Goober trade. Yeah, they got him, man. They got him. Matt Ryan already won the game for us. He never got a fair shake yet. I like Bev's defense and his locker room effect, but man's $14 million is very useful. Yeah, like if Pat Bev was making like a vet minimum contract, I would say keep him. You know what I mean? Because his value could be good, but unfortunately, he's not. Fortunately, he's actual sizable contract. King Khan ain't got nothing on me. King Khan ain't got nothing on me. 80 or Giannis right now, 80. Like the way AD's playing, he's the best player on the planet. The way AD's playing, he's hands down best player on the planet. But anyway, yeah, I like this. I like this conversation. I'm gonna wrap it up here, but I really like this conversation. I really like just being able to like shoot the shit with everyone. 80 is more talented naturally. Giannis is more athletic, in my opinion. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. Maybe I'll. Oh, hang on. Before you leave, we get a short 5-second rap performance. Come on, I know you got bars. Traffic. Looking for my chapstick. Feeling kind of car sick. There goes a Ford Maverick. Bars. Oh, did you guys ever see? Kevin Hart's Chocolate Drop freestyles where he'd like battle T-Pain and stuff like that? Like those were comedy. The top of my mouth is hot. Hot pockets. Dude, I'm gonna have to watch those again. Those are great. Bars. 80 is more. That's what made me think of it. But he was like, bars. Better than Cardi B. That was, to be fair, that wasn't my rap. That was from because someone said B Rad. That was from Jamie Kennedy in Malibu's Most Wanted. that wasn't a natural bar. Ice Spice, watch out. Solid bars. I'm crying. That wasn't bad. Comedy. I love it. Why did they change the name from Staples Center's? Money. If you got offered like a couple $1 billion, you change your name too. Somebody offered me $1 billion, I'd be named whatever. You can call me whatever you want. Whatever you want. We definitely could have won the game. Oh no, what did I do? We definitely could have won the game if we had 80 man. Plus, why can't Jared Allen wait another game to return? Yeah, no, right? Everyone's all of a sudden healthy when they play the Lakers. God, it's terrible. He did not say Malibu's Most Wanted. Yeah, that's what it was from. I wasn't my own. I can't take credit for it. It was, can I sign you to a record label? $5 million. Hey, you can sign me to whatever you want for $5 million. $5 million is $5 million. I will take $5 million. I am not turning down that money. Bet. This is great. It's great. Maybe I really should do create a channel, like a conversation channel. You know what I mean? Because I like being able to talk about this stuff. You know what I mean? Like I do have to keep like stuff in perspective sometimes because like I do like later on because most people aren't gonna watch an hour and 30 minutes of a live stream, so I can get away with this stuff. But like YouTube's just strict on stuff, so it's like but if I created another channel, then maybe we could talk about that stuff. Maybe we could just like have live streams like this like a couple days out of the week. That'd be kind of cool. Would you guys, if I did do something like that, would you guys subscribe to it? How many people would subscribe? But should make a community post too. Maybe I'll make a community post. I got to get some more time, so it'd probably be a couple months from now. But like I said, I don't mind talking like this stuff. Get through like the Lakers stuff first. Like if we do a live stream, get through the Lakers stuff the first like 40 minutes or whatever. You ever see a Wheezy Bang? I don't think so. No, definitely would. Malibu's Most Wanted is a classic. Facts. I love Malibu's Most Wanted. That movie is great. B Rad. This guy curses people out on his channel. Really? I'm gonna have to go check it out. A Wheezy. Oh, Easy Bane. I'll have to check that out. How about a Twitch channel? I wouldn't mind a Twitch channel. The problem is Twitch is just like rough right now. Like they need to get their stuff together. Like YouTube's like changing like their streaming system. Like so in February I got to start posting clips. Like I post clips now, but like not regularly. In February I really got to post clips. Because AdSense is going to start splitting, so I got to start posting clips. And they're supposed to be reworking their live stream configurations. So like the live streams are supposed to sooner or later get closer to Twitch, but Twitch is all over the place. And just like financially, I make more money off of YouTube doing the live streams. Like, and I'm not even talking about super chats because I don't really get super chats, but like talk about just like from the AdSense standpoint, it's better. So like just financially speaking, it makes more sense. Plus like the live streams, every time I do a live stream, I usually get like a handful of subscribers, stuff like that. So just from like a channel growth perspective, it makes more sense to just stay on YouTube and keep everything like YouTube oriented. So if I was to do like a separate channel where like we could just like shoot the stuff and talk and kind of like have a stream like today, I would have to do like I'd probably keep it to YouTube personally, just because I think then it can help grow. And not just that, if like that channel grows, then I can help grow this channel, and vice versa. As this channel grows, and that would help grow that channel, and I have like the cycle, this like loop. So just kind of my thinking, I guess. Emily, what is going on? Appreciate you. I'm about to wrap up here. We had a fun stream. After how fun the stream was, definitely would. Okay, cool. Like I said, it'll probably be a little while because I gotta, get time for it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that because I like just being able to talk like this and just shoot the shit. And like I said, I mean, we still had like 35 people the whole time. Like usually, like you would think, oh, he's not talking about Lakers no more. Like everyone would leave, but nah, like we were all like we had consistency this whole time. Like I love it. I really do. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because I want to get like a late night video up. So I appreciate all of you hanging out with me. This was fun. This really was. This was a great conversation. Seriously, like I said, maybe I'll do another channel. Maybe the first video on that channel will be a roast me video. That'd be kind of funny. Have like the roast me video and then maybe do live streams where we could just talk about stuff. I don't know. I'll work it out. Maybe I can get Jake to do it with me too. So that way, like you have other people to talk to about. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I'll try to figure it out. But I appreciate all of you so very much. Seriously, you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me and being able to talk just anything, right? It was cool. But I will see you all in the next one. Thank you.